whether you don't see waiting they happen for inside Nepal. You don't hear waiting happen for Nepal, Abi. The saga where they happen.
Tell me now. Tell me what happen.
I
Make
don't
I
go
get
tell
from your
you.
mouth.
I don't go tell
Tell
you. No, no,
me.
no, no, no. I don't think so. I don't sabi anything. I don't go tell you. Now, an article where we say Rockefeller Foundation been bring up, say by 2027, Nigerian government will disintegrate. Now, investigative journalist David Hundeyin, author too, don't re-echo that report, I think by Rockefeller in 2010. Rockefeller Foundation, I report and say Nigeria could disintegrate by 2026. They can't draw attention to its bold forecast of revelation of potential collapse of Nigeria in 2026. Now, according to the report titled Lockstep, it was predicted that by 2026, widespread public unrest in Nigeria would lead to the collapse of the government in Nigeria, driven by deep frustration over persistent cronyism and systematic corruption. Saying that waiting go make it
Supu. Supu. Oyibo supu.
and they come up in response to investigative journalist Mayowa Durosimi's tweet about the ongoing revelation in Nepal. David Hundeyin composed for Insight in verified Twitter account, responding by asserting that Omoyele Sowore, known for his, of course, Revolution Now movement and signature orange beret, may be positioned as a transitional leader if any wahala happen for Nigeria for 2026 because of saying na him the Western world go don position make he be the transitional leader. Now, Hundeyin post has of course reignited debate around foreign influence in African politics and the role of activists or activist figures generally in shaping Nigeria's future. Because Hundeyin don dey talk am before say no matter how Sowore take do, say Sowore get influence from Western world, say that they influence in decision. Now, according to him, he say the Rockefeller Foundation, which is a CIA front, literally has a report published in 2010, which predicts that the Nigerian government will face a popular revolution and collapse in 2026. Now, that collapse may or may not happen in 2026. You get to know ahead of it when it does. They already have a new puppet lined up, somebody that already, positioned to take over power. Quoting him for that, he says, "My immediate guess is that the orange beret wearing Revolution Now Numpty is the actor who has been cued to play the intermediate Pied Piper role while they incubate their Nigerian Zelensky or Bobby Wine, whoever that may be, which is why as many times as Yele Sowore will open his mouth in public is as many times as I will also loudly point out that he is an American intelligence contractor and a dangerous national traitor." Now, Hundeyin further alleged that Sowore is an American intelligence contractor and a dangerous national traitor, claiming that his public visibility is part of broader strategy to install a Western aligned figurehead ahead of more permanent leadership. Now, this one don't get a lot of people worried. Say, why these two young men, where be say from Nigeria, what we see as people where they fight for Nigerian rights in their own way, who can't they disagree? David believes, say, as it take be, Sowore hand no too pure because in their line with the Western world, so Western world the leader. But Sowore, of course, we know him as person we see they fight for the betterment of the country because no government we don't come power where we say he never criticize. So should we be having this kind of distraction, or do you think there will be truth in what either of them are saying?
First, I want to rebuke any foreign intervention. The last foreign intervention we are still suffering it from today, where the Americans came here to remove a
Uh-huh.
working government, and I'm saying this with all sincerity.
Okay, but
Remove a foreign government.
why would we even think that Sowore may be foreign government influence?
I'm coming. I'm coming to that point.
All right.
Remove a working government and replace it with a deadbeat. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, you know what I mean in English? A deadbeat. Okay, when you say somebody is a deadbeat, that is
Hmm.
irresponsible
Hmm.
government. Today we haven't come out of it. Secondly, I will be the first to because when Hundeyin said that. That's then
Mhm.
the democratic government cannot just simply give way for any form of government without any
Of
force,
course, a push. Yes,
coercion.
yes. Mm.
So if Hundeyin is telling me that there is a coup in the air, he should be
Mm.
arrested. If it's
No,
Nigeria,
they talk
to
am.
speak
He
about
was
the change of
referring.
government,
No,
because you can.
understand. He was referring to a paper, a report. So we say,
I'm coming.
okay,
I'm coming. There is no. It is now they say there is no that there was fire
okay,
without smoke. There is no
okay,
smoke
sir.
without fire. Whatever is alluding to is out of place. Is out of order. As far as I'm concerned, it's out of order. What we need in this country, the best government that we need in this country that can change this country is democracy. Now, we can now decide to practice democracy the way other countries have done it and they are prosperous today. Maybe our own type of democracy is, is alien to prosperity, is alien to progress. And that's why we are where we are today.
Hmm.
All right? And today, yes, despite the fact that we have a United States of America president who is consider himself the Lord of the Manor, he still not have his way in everything. You have not seen the people from Democrat, the governors from mayor from Democrat, the camping to
So,
Republican
mm.
to please him. We have
But
not
that's what's
seen
happening
that.
in Nigeria.
We have seen the people, the mayor at that level criticizing the president. I mean, if a chairman of a local government criticizes the
Ha!
president
Then born
and the
and where?
governor is in the opposition, that person is in trouble. So please, Sowore is not going to be any favored Western Western candidate for anything in Nigeria. He has a party. If he must be the president of this country, he must consistently stand for an election. And on some days, if Nigeria feel that he's the best candidate, if a man like Buhari could be Nigerian president, Sowore could be Nigerian president 10 times over. So what he needs is not to corner or curry the favor of the Westerner for a government in Africa, a country in Africa to be. So if he even accept that, that means all the things that he has been preaching, he has been an hypocrite,
Mm. But he
because
has always been preaching
he
about
preaches.
revolution now. When they
Yeah,
talk about revolution, since so we need to change this,
no,
that is what we need to change.
revolution doesn't mean corruption.
Uh-uh.
Revolution could
So
be
if the revolution
doing
happen,
things in
who go
Nigeria.
come
Listen,
control government when the revolution happens? Somebody must lead government at that time. So is it a crime if
what
appointed as a
I keep asking him.
lead government?
I met him when I said, "What revolution are you calling for? Are you calling for people to be massacred, killed, the government people to be removed forcefully, and you ascend power? What makes you different from those people? Because you agree with me that the most acceptable government in the world, government of the people, by the people, for the people.
But have we really had democracy in Nigeria? Have we had true government of the people by the people and for? Mm.
That's what I'm saying. But please don't forget what I said earlier. I said our own the tenet of democracy may be alien to
Ew.
progress. And that's why we are where we are today. Maybe alien to progress, maybe alien to prosperity, are using their own democracy to prosper their. So do is to sit back and look at the configuration of our own democracy and retweak it, because every politics is local, precious, every politics is local, so that in the end we find out that, oh, this is the way we need to go. Our democracy must be culturally aligned with Nigerians. It must be culturally aligned with Nigerians. It must be something that my children can identify with.
All right, sir. So how do we do that?
Because our
How
form
do
of
we do that?
democracy, as crippled as I'm coming, has crippled into university, where we are supposed to groom the next leadership. The winners takes all. That you see a deputy senate, the deputy president of the student union having 80,
Say,
88,
ah, ah,
158. He doesn't earn
ah, ah.
salary. He doesn't
Yes,
earn
now they get
allowances.
to learn from their senior
So
colleagues.
that is our democracy that's supposed to help us on his way to the cradle of leadership. He has found his way to the ivory towers, where the next generation of leadership of this country should be groomed. So how do we do that? So what we need as a people is to look at it and say, this is not the democracy we want. Even if it's about meritocracy that we want to adopt, and predict.
He didn't make that
There is a pastor in
prediction.
this country that
That's what
keep
I'm saying.
predicting.
I
This,
said the international
wait,
organization make the prediction, not be him make the prediction. He's just re-echoing what the international organization
the international
predicted.
organization, precious.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? Hello, have you heard that the international organization has been making prediction that Nigeria will disintegrate since 2015? Before
Now, yeah,
2015, are you
yes.
aware
In fact, they say
that there are
2015
some
will be the last
international
time we will
organizations
be
that
together.
have been listen, that have been predicting that Nigeria will disintegrate? Have we disintegrated?
No.
Have we gone our different ways? You see, these are people monitoring trends. These are people seeing where the trends are going, and they are coming out. They are not just they should come and talk to people like us. They should come and talk. They said Nigeria would disintegrate before 2015. Did we disintegrate? Have we gone our separate ways? So this prediction is the problem that I have with when people jump on it and begin to make fact out of mere prediction. People understanding and monitoring trends, precious. So what I'm saying is that Hundeyin jump on it, and for me, it doesn't make too much of a sense to me. And I think one day you should bring Sowore. Sowore will be glad to be on this platform of yours. Call him. He will not even accept it. Look, that's what I'm telling you. If all the things that they are saying is what is going to accept, then whatever he's preaching today is non-existent. He shouldn't even talk about it
All right, sir.
because
All right.
he cannot take leadership by force. So what I'm saying is that whatever that people are saying, from my own experience, I've been in journalism for 20 years. I actually started 2005. So I have gathered enough knowledge. Yes, I have been in the business part, but I've developed a soft side of me following politics critically. And don't forget, I have contested election in 2018, State House of Assembly in Akwa Ibom State. I lost, and I'm here. I've not gone and want to bring down Nigeria. So I'm telling you for a fact that please let us begin to disprediction prediction by international organization, because at the end of the day, they cannot, no international organization would whatever happened in the US in the Trump first administration ever said the United States would disintegrate.
Absolutely.
But if that happens in Africa, they will all jump at it and say Nigeria should go their different way. Today, the same person that they criticized and said people voted for him is the president. So please, it is about time that Nigeria and the Africa also raise their own Africanized organization that will telling something good about this continent. Enough of these guys telling us about how we should live, what we should do, who should we live with, and who shouldn't we live with.
Okay.
Precious.